Hello movie lovers. Have you ever sat in front of the screen, the bright Hawaiian sunshine of Hawaii 5-0, 2010 to 2020, inviting you, a cool coconut water in hand, immersing yourself in dramatic cases and close friendships? Today, let me, as a close friend, go back in time to explore the journey of 13 stars who made the legend of 5-0. In 2025, where are they? What are their careers, lives, and dreams like? With all the nostalgia and sincerity, are you ready to step into this story? Alex O'Loughlin, born August 24, 1976, took on the role of Steve McGarrett, the commander of the 5-0 team, when he was 34. With his piercing eyes and military bearing, O'Loughlin brings a tough but human McGarrett to the role. I remember watching him at night, feeling like Steve could overcome any challenge on the island of Oahu. Were you as enamored with the star as I was? In real life, O'Loughlin is a dedicated man who has dealt with serious trauma. He once shared that playing McGarrett reminded him of the soldiers he met while researching the role. One story I heard, during filming, O'Loughlin wore an old SEAL badge, saying it helped him get into the role of Steve. "Honor is everything," he said, his voice deep. Another time, he made the crew laugh by pretending to order caan like McGarrett. O'Loughlin left Hawaii 5-0 in 2020 due to a back injury, and in 2025, he focused on producing and his family. He appeared in the backup plan and is developing a new directorial project. Every time I watch Steve, I think of O'Loughlin, a man fighting through pain to bring joy to the audience. Can you feel his dedication?
With Alex O'Loughlin, that's right. The girls in studio are a little jealous this morning.
I'm very happy to be back.
Season 3, we're talking about this a little bit. You get to really
We
develop.
haven't developed him over the last 2 years. There's been a lot of stuff happening, and but there's a lot of new developments happening in season 3. And I've actually
Caan, born August 23, 1976, brought Danny Dano Williams to audiences at the age of 34. Dano is funny, affectionate, and Steve's best friend. I remember watching Caan at night, Dano's laughter lightening the tense atmosphere. Did you ever love the charm of this character as much as I did? In real life, Caan, son of James Caan, is a multi-talented artist. He once said that playing Dano reminded him of his days as a father, always wanting to protect his daughter. One story I heard, during filming, Caan brought a photo of his daughter to the set, saying it helped him get into the role of Dano. "Family is the driving force," he said, smiling. Another time, he made the whole crew laugh when he joked that he and O'Loughlin argued like husband and wife. In 2025, Caan focused on writing and acting, appearing in Ocean's 11 and a new comedy. He also dabbled in fine art photography. Every time I watch Dano, I think of Caan, a man who brings laughter, despite the pressure of his father's shadow. Do you feel the authenticity in his performance?
In Philadelphia, and me and my ex-wife it's a procedural show, and that there's a case of the week. To me, is that there's also a serialized element where we're trying to figure from and if he's actually our kid that went missing 7 years ago. And they when it was pitched to me, they said, "You're going to be a superhero." I said, no, I'm.
Daniel Day Kim, born August 4, 1968, has transformed into Chin Ho Kelly at the age of 42. Chin is calm, loyal, the heart of the 5-0 team. I remember watching Kim at night, Chin's eyes telling a story of honor. Were you as fascinated by this star as I was? In real life, Kim is a talented actor, but left Hawaii 5-0 in 2017 over a salary dispute. He once shared that playing Chin reminded him of Asian family values. One story I heard, during filming, Kim wore a family bracelet, saying it helped him get into the role of Chin. "Tradition is strength," he said, his voice quiet. Another time, he moved the crew when he told about his journey as an Asian actor in Hollywood. In 2025, Kim found success with The Good Doctor, Producer, and Stowaway. He also actively fought for racial equality. Every time I watch Chin, I think of Kim, a strong man with a big dream. Can you feel the strength in his journey?
20 years ago, because I was on American Idol back then. And for you, right?
2004, right?
Yep.
Remember, when our show was airing, we...
Y'all love love.
When you start a TV show, you don't know what's.
Grace Park, born March 14, 1974, brought Kono Kalakaua to life at age 36. Kono is strong, smart, and the warrior of 5-0. I remember watching Park at night, Kono's determination inspiring. Did you ever love her as much as I did? In real life, Park left Hawaii 5-0 in 2017 over salary issues, but she has remained positive. She once shared that playing Kono reminded her of the strong women in her family. One story I heard, during filming, Park brought a seashell from an Oahu beach, saying it helped her connect with Kono. "The ocean is freedom," she said, smiling. Another time, she made the crew laugh when she tried surfing during a break. In 2025, Park starred in A Million Little Things and is starring in a new indie. She's also involved in women's charities. Every time I watch Kono, I think of Park, a woman who stands strong, even in the face of injustice. Do you feel the brilliance in her performance?
I'm happy. As I said, you're such a lovable person. Should I?
Only because it's very weird for me to not have already. And I think I just had a pretty poor self-esteem.
Chi McBride, born September 23, 1961, has transformed into Lou Grover at age 49. Grover is tough, funny, and brings balance to the 5-0 team. I remember watching McBride at night, Grover's deep voice like a fulcrum. Were you as obsessed with this star as I was? In real life, McBride is a veteran actor, known for his professionalism. He once shared that playing Grover reminded him of the police officers he used to meet. One story I heard, during filming, McBride wore an old police badge, saying it helped him get into the role of Grover. "Justice is honor," he said, his voice strong. Another time, he made the whole crew laugh when he told a story about his younger days as a DJ. In 2025, McBride appeared in the Pushing Daisies reboot and a new comedy. He also participated in mentoring young actors. Every time I watch Grover, I think of McBride, a devoted man, carrying warmth. Do you feel the sincerity in his acting? Jorge Garcia, born April 28, 1973, brought Jerry Ortega to life at age 37. Jerry is smart, eccentric, and the theoretician of 5-0. I remember watching Garcia at night, Jerry's smile lightening the tense atmosphere. Did you ever love this character as much as I did? Off-screen, Garcia, who rose to fame on Lost, is a fun-loving guy. He once shared that playing Jerry reminded him of his tech-savvy days. One story I heard, during filming, Garcia brought an old computer, saying it helped him get into the role of Jerry. "Knowledge is power," he said, his eyes lighting up. Another time, he made the crew laugh by pretending to hack the director's computer. In 2025, Garcia appeared in Bookie and a voiceover cartoon. He also appeared on a comedy podcast. Every time I watch Jerry, I think of Garcia, a man who brings joy, even in the face of Hollywood pressure. Do you feel the grace in his acting?
Here, in honor of the 20th anniversary of Lost, we're going to kind of hold watch parties with the storyline was featured in that particular episode, and clapping for them and saying, "Good job," and that kind of thing. And this whole bit might be my favorite moment.
Michelle Borth, born August 19, 1978, transformed into Catherine Rollins at the age of 32. Catherine is strong, romantic, and Steve's lover. I remember watching Borth at night, Catherine's eyes telling a stormy love story. Were you as fascinated by this star as I was? In real life, Borth is a versatile actress, although the role of Catherine has been controversial at times. She once shared that playing Catherine reminded her of women in the military. One story I heard, during filming, Borth wore a military necklace, saying it helped her get into the role of Catherine. "Sacrifice is love," she said, her voice full of emotion. Another time, she made the whole crew laugh when she pretended to command O'Loughlin off camera. In 2025, Borth appeared in No Good Deed and is producing an independent film. She is also involved in environmental protection. Every time I watch Catherine, I think of Borth, a woman who is resilient despite her challenges. Do you feel the depth in her performance?
Short today? Did you have to come all the way back from?
I wasn't, thank God. So much. It's so exhausting.
So is this, so I have the numbers right here?
Yeah. A second.
So what do you make of this crowd tonight? It's out of school.
I don't know if I'm mistaken, but oh my God, yeah, I feel like there's so many more.
Masi, born December 27, 1974, brought Dr. Max Bergman to life at age 36. Max is eccentric, intelligent, and a researcher on Five-0. I remember watching Oka at night, Max's endearing clumsiness seeming to lighten the tense cases. Did you ever love this character like I did? In real life, Oka was a technology engineer before becoming an actor. He once shared that playing Max reminded him of his days working in a lab. One story I heard, during filming, Oka wore an old pair of safety glasses, saying it helped him get into the role of Max. Science is art, he said, smiling. Another time, he surprised the crew by solving a complex math problem on set. In 2025, Oka appeared in Blue Eye Samurai and is developing a tech game show. He is also involved in STEM charities. Every time I watch Max, I think of Oka, a talented man with a big dream. Do you feel the intelligence in his acting?
Laura is kind of the villain, right? We definitely see, and he's a brilliant hacker. He kind of gets anything you want from the dark web. And great collaborators and so much fun. We were able to like improvise a lot of things, and they were like, "Oh, try this," and I would pitch stuff. "Oh, I love that. Let's try this."
Ian Anthony Dale, born July 3, 1978, brought Adam Nashimori to life at age 32. Adam is complex, loyal, and a key part of Five-0. I remember watching Dale at night, Adam's eyes telling a story of redemption. Did you ever love this character as much as I did? In real life, Dale is a talented actor with Japanese blood. He once shared that playing Adam reminded him of Asian family values. One story I heard, during filming, Dale wore a Japanese amulet, saying it helped him get into the role of Adam. "Honor is the journey," he said, his voice low. Another time, he moved the crew when he told about his journey to discover his roots. In 2025, Dale appeared in Rescue, HI Surf, and a new action film. He also participates in community charity. Every time I watch Adam, I think of Dale, a determined man with a big dream. Do you feel the depth in his performance?
Obviously, in regards to this story, do you think that...
I think so, and that's why I think I hope it's with mass consumption of technology and decisions and responsibilities at all times.
Meaghan Rath, born June 18, 1986, took on the role of Tanny Ray at age 31. Tanny is strong, smart, and a breath of fresh air for Five-0. I remember watching Rath at night, her confidence inspiring. Were you as obsessed with the star as I was? In real life, Rath, who is of South Asian descent, is a powerful actress. She once shared that playing Tanny reminded her of the strong women in her family. One story I heard, during filming, Rath wore a bracelet from her mother, saying it helped her get into the role of Tanny. "Strength is in the heart," she said, smiling. Another time, she made the crew laugh when she tried to do the hula during a break. In 2025, Rath appeared in Accused and is developing a comedy. She also works to raise awareness about mental health. Every time I watch Tanny, I think of Rath, a woman who shines brightly, even under pressure. Do you feel the freshness in her performance?
Well, first of all, congrats on your friends and so much on this.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the...
So what I understand is your boyfriend writes. You know, what's that experience like for you?
Well...
Those nights watching Hawaii Five-0 with friends, getting excited about the cases and laughing hysterically at Steve Dano, were unforgettable. I know that feeling, like living on the Aloha Island again. The tribute to those stars is beautiful. They bring action, laughter, and lessons about friendship, family, loyalty, reminding us to cherish life. My favorite character was Dano, grumpy but full of heart. What about you? Share and remember the glorious days of youth.